Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, your golden girl here, Harriet Maloba. So today we are going to make a homemade pizza. I have grandchildren visiting in the evening, so I want to surprise them with pizza because where I stay it's quite far from town where I can get pizzas. So what do I need? I've put 5 cups of flour. And of course we have yeast, dry yeast, which we are going to mix. Just some bit of sugar because of the yeast to give it food so that it can act fast. We'll have a bit of salt. You can also have herbs like oregano, mint, depending which one you want, but the children I'm serving, they don't like some tastes. So even the filling, I'm going to do 3 different ones. So we will put some sugar and then some oil kidogo for rubbing it and put it on the side so that it doesn't crack when it's raising up. And then for the filling, we will have one with a pepperoni and pineapple, and then another one just pepperoni alone because one of them doesn't like pineapples. And then we will make now for the big ones, pepperoni, some bit of nyama bite to add on the meaty, plus pineapple. And then of course all the 3 of them will have mozzarella cheese with it. So let's get into it. So we need, this is 5 cups of flour. So we will put 3 spoons of yeast, dry yeast. Then you can put in just 2 spoons of sugar. Then we have a spoon of salt. Not a lot, just kidogo. So we mix the dry ingredients together. So we can sprinkle some bit of oil. And then of course, because it's yeast, we are going to use warm water to make into a soft dough. And we leave it on the side to raise as we continue to prepare our filling. So make sure the water is just warm, not hot, because if it's hot, it's going to burn the yeast and kill it, and we want it to grow, so it just needs some warmth. Let's make a soft dough. You can have your herbs either in the dough or in the pizza sauce, whichever way you like. Yeah, once you have it in a dough form, now you can knead it into a soft dough. So if you feel you have some time, you can be doing it for your babies in the house instead of buying, because it's cheaper when you make it in the house. You can also make, maybe you have some chicken which was prepared and then it remained. You can reshuffle it into a pizza. You just simple cube the meat, remove the skin, cube the meat, then use it as a filling for your pizza. You can have some vegetables mixed with it. But for the children, they have particular taste that they normally like. So you just have to know them. But if they are adults, you can even make a meat deluxe. Just feel maybe minced meat which had remained. You have some beef cubed. You have some sausages, whatever you have. So once it's soft like that, we can put it on the side and put it on a warm place to double its size, to raise. So we are going to cover and leave it on the side to raise. So as we wait for it to raise, we can be chopping now our filling. Like now I'll have to be doing the pineapple, so that immediately it finishes to raise, then we can roll and do our filling. can also grate our cheese as we wait. This grater of mine I'll have to replace. It has seen better days. So you can see how it comes out when you grate, so that it's easier to sprinkle on the cheese, on the pizza. You make sure you grate when it is still frozen, because once it becomes soft, then it cannot grate well. There's one of them who really loves cheese in pizza. So at the same time, we will have to prepare our oven. So we switch on to 200 degrees centigrade. And also we will have to prepare our tins. So I don't have flat tins, so I'm going to use the sufuria lids that I have prepared. So all my filling is here ready, and my cheese is also ready in the fridge so that it doesn't melt before. You can see our dough is coming up. It's already raising. You can see. So we will prepare to remove it and divide into 3 bowls, although one will be bigger, because this is the one that it's going to take the pepperoni, the nyama bite, and pineapple. These ones don't mind, but there's one just pepperoni even without pineapple, and then the other one pepperoni cheese, that is pepperoni and pepperoni pizza, pepperoni and pineapple. So we can roll our bowls. So we remove our dough, you knock it back, very light. So we are going to to share and see how many we are going to get. One will be bigger. These two are small. I'll make into balls. They want with thick base. So I hope I will achieve that. So there we have our balls. We are now going to roll. Don't roll very thin, but make sure it's even. Up to a quarter of an inch. So I will put this one here. And put it on the side so that it can raise before I put in the filling. So this is the big one. You can see the blisters, so you know that our yeast is active. Make sure it's round and even. A quarter of an inch. You can place that one there. Then we roll the last one. Can leave them to raise a bit. So you can see these are only 5 cups of flour. This is the last one. So we have all the 3 set for raising. So with the pizza sauce, you can either buy that one is ready, the one that is ready to use from the supermarket, or you can also make yours. If you have onions, tomatoes, and whatever herb that you may want, you can also put it inside. So cook the onions nicely. Don't let them turn very brown. Then put the herbs, put the tomatoes, of course with very little oil. You can also add tomato paste if you so wish. If you don't use tomato paste, then you can let the onion and the tomatoes to cook very well. Once they've cooked very well, then you can blend. And once you have blend, then you can mix in maybe tomato sauce or tomato ketchup, whichever one you like, and then mix it well to make a thick paste, because you will need the pizza sauce. That's the first thing that goes onto the pizza before you put in your fillings. So we give them time to raise, and then we are going to arrange. Then we put in the oven. So we will put them without the cheese briefly. Then once it's beginning to get ready to turn the color, the pizza dough, then we sprinkle cheese and put it back in the oven. The reason being, if you leave cheese in the oven for long or subject it to heat for long, then instead of stretching, it denatures. It completely gets destroyed. So they can see they have raised. So we are going to start with the pizza sauce. So this is the one that we are going to put only pepperoni. So because it's having only pepperoni and cheese, we are going to put the pepperoni close to each other. I'm not going to space much because there are two who don't take pineapple. They just love their pizza like that with cheese. So this is the one that we are going to put all. So this one we will have pepperoni. And then you can also have vanilla bread. You can sprinkle some cheese. Let's put in the oven first. Then for a few minutes, then we'll move and sprinkle some cheese. So this one is just going to have the pepperoni and pineapples. So cheese, pizza can be filled with anything. It depends with your liking. So always learn the favorites of the children. Some may refuse pizza completely because of the filling. So that one has, don't like touching pineapple with bare hands. This one is the one who doesn't eat pineapple. So let me put here. So the pineapples will actually be shared amongst the two. Since it's homemade, you can feel as much. We are not doing business, so we can't really make very scattered. So we'll put in the oven briefly, all of them, the three at the same time, because the oven has good space. And then we will put cheese. So if you have maybe a base remaining like this, you could still brush it so that it comes out when it's shiny, it's not pale, because it's continuing to raise and I didn't put the sauce towards the edge. So let me brush it so that, because when we put it in the oven it will still raise again, so that it's not very dull. So our oven is ready. We can adjust the rack because it's too high. So that we can have all of them inside. So we'll put the big one on top there. And then the two, they can go down. So we do 7 minutes, then we will put the cheese. And then we return it back for a few minutes for the cheese to stretch. And then we remove and put it for the babies. So you can see once that one is out, now we can sprinkle, fill it with cheese. Then we return it back into the oven. For the cheese to melt up. At least all of them love a lot of cheese. So we put it back into the oven. For 5 minutes. Brush this one together here to give it a glaze. So just for 3 minutes, then we shall remove. I don't have a pizza cutter, so I will use just a knife. So I will use a chopping board, then I will transfer. Okay. So if this is ready, as it's there, I will cut. So we can use a sharp knife. Cut. You can just do 6. Once we have cut it like that, then we can slide it onto the tray. So the babies will come and enjoy. You can see how the pizza is. So that is one. Let me remove the other one. The babies are going to have fun. So we get the other one. Is out. So this one we are just going to cut 4. So it's a bit small. Put here. So they can all come and have their favorites. Yeah, so we set them there for each one of them to come and have their favorites. Those who don't, at least I know all of them don't take the herbs, so have not put any herbs in the dough. I've not put herbs in the filling. So those who don't take herbs, they can do it without the herbs. Those who want their pizza dough with a thin crust, so you can still follow the process, but when now you are coming to roll out the dough, you cut your balls smaller, but you roll them to thinner, like an eighth of an inch, not a quarter of an inch the way I did, because these ones love thick crust. That's why I did mine with a quarter of an inch uh, roll. So pizza, it's about what you like, the filling. You can change. You can have even a vegetarian pizza, just pure vegetables. Uh, you can have maybe eggs for those who are lacto vegetarian. Those who are strict, you can even avoid the eggs. So it's all about what you like. I think we have come to the end of our video, guys. Let allow these children to enjoy their pizzas. Until next time, don't forget to subscribe. Please share the videos. Support this golden girl. Learn from my videos. Advise in the comment section what you would want to me to bring to you, and let us all enjoy our kitchen. Until the next video, thank you so much for pressing that button.